Let's continue playing Dwarf Fortress. When we last left off, this guy here has become insane. Well, actually, he's at risk of becoming insane. Either way, he's become very secluded. What this means is he's going to go and build something in secret from all of the Dwarven society. However, he might not have all the things he needs. If he doesn't, he'll draw pictures in whatever workshop he takes over. However, the other thing I noticed, I know exactly now how to improve the value of everything. It's to put expensive things inside the area, or to expand the area itself. So, we shall do both. In fact, actually, we can go another space, can't we? Yes, we can. Now, in order to speed this process up, need to kill off everywhere they're currently digging. Which is there. And there as well. Okay, resume. So now hopefully they'll come up and dig out... Yep, they're going to go and expand his room for him. The mayor has put a ban on certain exports. What's he banned? Export of earrings. Oh, that's not so bad. Don't know why he's upset about earrings necessarily, but maybe he feels he doesn't have any. He's claimed a carpenter's workshop, but thankfully he didn't claim Fob's one. So... no. Blocks. Statues might be worth a bit, so we'll make a couple of those. Weapon rack. Doors. I know we've been making most of them out of wood, but to be honest, blocks and doors might be a good thing to go for now. So, let's see what he goes off and tries to build. Oh, seems like he's got some of them. Right, now that area has been expanded, there is something that can be done to improve the value of it quite quickly. Building levers. Levers, I hear you ask? Yes, actually. Because short mechanisms are among the most expensive things we have. And obviously if I link the lever up to something, it'll make it even more expensive. And yep, that's the fourth well now in. Where'd they go off to? Oh, it's them. Okay. Oh, and we found some gems. That's useful. Actually, we can dig all that out safely, can't we? Alright, continue that. Means we actually now have some gems for the first time in ages. Absolutely ages. Alright, because we're digging down here, I've got to quickly see if we can find Beastie. No, Beastie's nowhere to be found. Right. Yeah, we still want them really to be digging out the noble's quarters. But I do have a trick for making sure his value increases. So let's expand his room. Resize, plus. Resize, plus. Resize, plus. We will then turn this into a barracks. Actually, do we have to assign a squad to this? Squads? Nope. Yeah, I thought there would be. Okay. Create squad. This is going to be a leather armour, the Golden Nations. And it shall be led by the Captain of the Guard. Yeah, I was about to say that does put one thing in. So not Swordsdwarf, not Swordsdwarf. You know what? You can learn. Welcome to the squad. So, adequate Swordsdwarf. Skilled Swordsdwarf. I would have you as the leader actually, but then we're going to go shearer, spinner, suturer, woodworker, and woodworker. Okay. Then we go to the equipment side of things. Our military commander is going to ignore that, and he's going to have a specific weapon. This is going to be a short sword. Although we don't have a lot of them. You can have a steel short sword, and I know that's going to create a clash with somebody. Yeah, it's going to be you. But you can go now and have the copper spear. The rest of you... Hold on. Whoops. You can have the copper spear. Now, whichever person I just gave that to, which is you, can have your steel short sword back. You know what? This is quite difficult. So what I'm going to do here is go weapon, crossbow. Weapon, crossbow. Weapon, crossbow? No, actually you don't. What am I thinking of? Individual choice melee. Individual choice melee. Crossbow, crossbow. You can have a crossbow as well. Nope, don't have a specific one. Should really have just made this an archer squad, actually. Crossbow. And a crossbow. Still have individual choice of melees for most of it. But I'd really, really love a sword here. In fact, the Captain of the Guard can have a steel short sword. Oops. You want the leather armour, actually. Armour, leather armour. Now I realise this means you don't have one. However, this just means you're going to have a individual choice melee. Our Commander of the Guard has to have that steel short sword. If we can make any more, but I don't think we've got any materials that can make... What have we got? We've got badger soap, that's not going to do it. Ah, we can make some bronze stuff. 1. So what I'm going to do then is go and add weapon, bronze short sword, and promote that to the top of the list. So what else? We got some lay pewter, we have electrum, and we have bismuth. Don't think we can make electrum weapons, or no, we can make bismuth. Oh, actually, can we? I need to make bismuth bronze, don't I? Tin and copper. Alright, we can't do that yet. Alright then, I think we're done. So then, I can go turn this into a barracks and give it to the Golden Nations, where they will train. They will go individually equip themselves, and they will sleep there. Resume. So the mayor still requires some expensive stuff. However, once this area is dug out, finally, I do have a quick little trick for that. Because he needs so much stuff. And we need something of incredible value. We're actually going to put a floor hatch in place. A floor hatch? Yes, a floor hatch. It's going to go here. And we're going to use the artifact. The artifact is so ridiculously valuable, this might do it. This might even turn it into a royal room, considering how valuable it is. But hopefully, oh, it's done it in one. It's turned it into a splendid office, fine quarters, fine dining room. Perfect. And now he has an artifact to admire. I'd like to know what our brewers are up to. Talented butcher, very rusty. Talented brewer. You know what? You are no longer to farm the field, you are no longer to plant gather, you are no longer doing anything involving beekeeping, you are brewing. You are the brewmaster. Start brewing. Meanwhile, down here... oh, actually, I found something I can add that's permanent. We don't need well, actually, don't need that anymore, I guess. But I think of thought of something that we can actually have here. Oh no, it's not there. It's the craft dwarf that does that. You can make some more rock jugs. Ah, that's quite convenient. He wanted some gems. But he's begun his mysterious construction. How many gems did we find down here? Well, it's a small amount, really. And at the very least, we can get some things cut. That was one of the things that we were asked by the dwarven traders to find. So we can cut all those, and then we can add them to some various stuffs. Right, so we can't forge any more chains. We might be able to make some nickel stuff, though. We have some soap. Speaking of which... can I put a bucket down? Okay. Statue, slab, paved road, dirt road. Nest box, nope. Guessing it would be a container, but if it is a container, we should have already had one. Put a cabinet in place. I'm not sure we need it there, but we're going to put it there anyway. Might hold bandages and things, you don't know. Thread, cloth, splints, crutches, powder for casts, buckets. Does want buckets. I'll have to consider that one. In any case, Squad 3 is now done, and they're actually, by the look of it... no, actually, before I think about this, Squads C... I need to actually set up their training, don't I? Schedule. So... copy. Paste that all the way down. Except, actually, we can edit that and upgrade it to 5 soldiers minimum. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Because it's a slightly larger squad, that's fine. Then, create squad appointed by this leader. not marked dwarfs. Then we need to actually go... Actually, I know what we haven't done. Haven't given them any ammunition. So the hunters have all of that. The golden nations shall have bolts for training, which are made of wood. 150 of them. Then they will have some more bolts for combat. More of them. And they can be made out of anything for the moment, although I think I would prefer things that aren't wooden. Still, that shall do. Then, if I go to squads, C, schedule active. And then I have to set this up as an archery range. For the Golden Nations, train individual equipment. Actually, squad equipment I think is better, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. And you will be shooting from bottom to top. Then if we put in some... actually, I could put in an ammo stockpile, can't I? If I put in a small ammo stockpile, say here, resume, shouldn't the ammo just go straight there? What we may need to do is put in some additional doors just to further seal the noise away. Oh, we should be alright, really. Now I know we haven't had them. Oh yeah, somebody has. Okay, engrossed furniture. Repeat. Add a cut. Repeat. Add an encrust. Finished goods. Oops. And repeat that last job. I'd really like to know where this guy is at times. Aha! So he's around here somewhere. There he is. Apparently not... has created a willow bucket. Huzzah! Well done, and that means we now have 2 legendary... Yep, enter. We now have 2 legendary carpenters, so I'm going to change this workshop profile. Commit all, who are Grandmaster or Legendary only. So that basically restricts it to 2. And that should work quite nicely for us. And I guess now we can start digging this out again. I should really check to see how much progress has been made up at our tower. And that's almost done now. Then we can start building in the 3rd wall. Though I do need to put some more fortifications in. Fortifications. Oops. Out of chalk, obviously. Why is it doing that, do we think? Probably just being slightly odd, or maybe it's just because of what's down there. Interestingly, so I sort of check I haven't messed this up completely. Can I still build a wall on top of them? Needs walkable perimeter, but yeah, okay. Doobie 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 doo 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 doo. And you've left the job half finished again. I'm not happy at this. I'm really not. Still, as we can see, what are you doing right now? Individual combat drill. Inventory. Bismuth crossbow. Boom, buffalo crossbow. They might not have enough ammo yet, which could be why. Armor stand we shall place here, and a weapon rack we shall place here. Resume. Do, 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 do. I'm kind of hoping that they are just going to actually start training eventually, but I prefer them all to be crossbowmen, to be honest. Yeah, the fishing appears to be continuing to go well. Fob creates yet another masterpiece. Plenty of clay and random bits and pieces. And generally all is well. Right. Now that these areas have been emptied, we're going to start putting some more serious things down here. We're going to put a massive furniture storage area here. Well, not massive, but for now that will do. We're going to then put a leather stockpile here, and a cloth stockpile here. Let's see what happens. So I'm just looking at what's actually filling up here. Also, yeah, grab those strawberries, please. I prefer not to have lots of strawberries going off. And excellent. This place almost done. So we can begin work on the second layer then. So I would prefer to put fortifications, but saying construction's present. I should really have looked into how to do this before I started, because this is fairly new. So fortifications essentially on the outside of things then, are they? See, that would be fine. Okay, so let's just then build walls. I think I've just realised I merely balls this up, haven't I? Alright, so I'm going to have to build a second layer of wall around the outside of the floor. Yep, I've balls this up. No, well, live and learn. So, second layer then. In fact, that might not work either. Yeah. Whoops. Oh well, nothing I can do about it now, so we'll just have to live with it. But at the very least, we have created a nice little roof area, and the main purpose of it is for the massive ballista charge we're going to be throwing out. Hey, and look, the areas now can be expanded. So let's resize and go dip 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 dip. Let's resize and go dip 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 dip. And let's resize and go dip 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 dip. So now, actually, his stuff should be better. Splendid office, fine quarters, fine dining room. Well, there's more area. Do 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 do. Right, ammunition. They're getting there. Or at least they have their combat bolts first, which I guess makes sense. I would just prefer... Yeah, the problem is I'm asking various craft dwarfs to do various things when they don't actually want to. So wood bolts and rock crafts. I guess we can live without the wax crafts for now. Double wood bolts, double rock jugs. Toys as well, because we have kids now. Castles hunt no ammunition. Yeah, we're seriously running low on ammo. Bone bolts, repeat. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. Doobie 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 doo. Well, that food's being collected, but it does seem to be going to waste a bit. Okay, let's put a food stockpile in then. This one to hold plants. Don't hold drink yet. Doesn't hold seeds, although I suppose there's no reason why it wouldn't, I guess. So let's forbid all these again. Permit. Forbid, forbid, forbid. Permit that though. Resume. So now, hopefully, they'll be able to get down and grab it a bit quicker. Yeah, that's better. We should make it... Ooh, some more migrants, huzzah! But I'll deal with those next video, I think, because I didn't set a timer and I have no idea how long I've been babbling for. So, till next time.